Hello everyone, we just wanted to come and share in this video what happened in the last year. So the year started out like normal. We were having kids at club. We had over 60 kids at club, over 20 kids at our small group Bible studies. And it was going like normal till, like everyone else, COVID hit. And that caused us here at ICI to respond and pivot and change what we've done.
At the beginning of this season of COVID, we were talking with one of our partners, and they mentioned that this season would be an intentional season. And we really just focused on that word, intentional. And it's really helped us in just moving in this season that God has us in, and has really just created deep relationships with the kids. Instead of having a big group coming in every Friday and Tuesday, we've been able to have these small groups of 10 and really just be intentional, getting to know them, more of their personalities and their likes and their dislikes. And it's been a joy to walk through this season with as many hardships as it has had. We're thankful for that word of being intentional.
One of our responses to COVID was food distribution. And we, over the last year, have given out lots and lots of food to lots and lots of families. And it's been a really cool way of ministry that God has allowed us to do. At one point, we had freezers so full of food there was no space for any other food to go, so we were just shoving it in people's cars at the stoplights, right outside our building. We were handing it out on the street, handing it out in our parking lot, and you'll see later in the video some pictures of what our response looked like.
Another response that we had during COVID was Zoom. And I'm sure many of you have also had a similar or the same response. Zoom has really been a helpful tool to reach out to the kids and connect with them. So now we are back in person with clubs, and we were able to go back in July. So from March to the end of June, we were doing the Zoom clubs, and now thankfully we are back in person with the kids.
Yes.
It is in small groups of 10 to be able to keep the 6 feet of social distancing and keep everyone safe and healthy.
So for some of the Bible lessons this fall, what our focus was is we just wanted to take the kids through the lives of Peter and Paul. Peter and Paul faced a lot of unique events in their lives that we were able to share with the kids. We were able to share the gospel. The response from the kids was little bits here and there. There wasn't any major life changes, but we're just faithful to cast the seeds and water the seeds that God has given us in these kids' hearts. And we trust and we pray that God will one day use these lessons to affect change in the kids' hearts. So kids here in the greater Chicagoland area and specifically here in Cicero have been on virtual school since March when COVID started. So this fall, when school started back up, we realized that there was a need for students to be able to come and go somewhere that was safe and do their school while their parents did whatever they needed to do. So ICI opened its doors in August, and they've been open, and we're doing that now currently, where the kids get to come in and do school. They get breakfast, lunch, snack. They're able to play games between their classes and hang out with friends. Speaking of school, I've been at Moody for the past 2.5 years, and I'm really excited to announce that in May, I'm going to be graduating. I'm taking my last classes this semester at Moody, and I'll end up graduating in May. I'm really excited. It's been very beneficial in everything, ministry-wise, whether that's from teaching to creating lessons to having a deeper understanding of the Bible and how it works and the nuances of it. It's been a really big blessing to be able to go to Moody.
I have still been continuing with the Bible study with the parent of ICI and she is just growing, continuing to ask questions. We are continuing in Ephesians, and we are in chapter 4 right now. She has 2 younger kids, and since they've been virtual online, it's been really hard at times for us to meet and things be in the quiet. And so I really try and soak up those times that we are able to get together. We're still mostly meeting virtually. I've been able to get with her in person a few times and study through the Bible, but she is really just plugging away. She's also in other books reading on her own. She's read through Genesis, not all of Genesis, sorry. She's read through parts of Genesis, like the story of Noah and Adam and Eve on her own, and she's really just growing. And it's exciting to see, just, it's all God, and He has been softening her heart and been seeking her out, and it's been a joy to watch Him do that.
Unfortunately, due to COVID, we weren't able to have any of our usual camping trips over the summertime and our week-long camping trip and other events in the fall like the Maze and our Thanksgiving banquet and our ICI banquet. But we were able to have some special events for the kids. This fall we were able to have a fall party and a Thanksgiving party where we were donated pumpkins, and we went out and bought more pumpkins so we could have all the kids be able to carve their own pumpkin, and that was a lot of fun for them just to be able to carve pumpkins. A lot of them had never carved a pumpkin, and so it's their first pumpkin that they've ever carved.
Also, something new that the kids got to do at the Christmas party, they got to make gingerbread houses, and we had a gingerbread house making contest, and the kids really got into it. It was fun because we wouldn't normally have time to do that with a large amount of kids coming in. So it was really fun to do that with a small group of kids that we have. And we also had them do the Christmas story in a skit. So we gave them just the story and the characters and the things that had happened, and they were able to perform. I think that it spoke to them in a different way rather than telling it to them. They were able to tell it themselves. And one of our favorite parts, a local church near to ICI, they have partnered each Christmas to give a box. This could be full of socks, candy, many different things. And they have partnered with us to give a kid a present. And it's something that we look forward to, as well as the kids, each year. And we're super thankful. It's such a fun time, full of screams and excitement and the joy of Christmas presents.
One thing new this year was a Christmas van for some of the kids that weren't able to make it to the Christmas party. So ICI decked out a Christmas van in lights, there were streamers, there was music, everything awesome that we could find to stick on the van. We did it, and we stuffed it full of presents, and we took it to the kids' house, and we got out and we played the music, and we were able to give the kids and as well as the parents a small gift just to show them some love and some care. And the smiles and the screams and excitements for getting a gift was a lot of fun, and we were able to surprise a lot of the kids and keep it secret from them. We took to over 30 different families and over 50 different kids presents in one evening. And it was just a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And we just wanted to wrap up this part of the video and just say thank you for your partnership over 2020, your prayers, your financial partnership, and just encouragement. And we look forward to partnering with you into 2021 and the years to come as we serve God here at ICI. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
May God bless you.